First we have the 3D modeler that makes the 3D models that the artist has drawn. The 3D modeler's day-to-day job is to make the 3D models and show them to the manager or the artist to see if he or she has got the design right. The working hours freelance, such as self-employed or hired to work in a particular assignment. For a 3D modeler, you need to have a creative imagination for movement and 3D designs. The average pay is £38,750 per year. Next we have the artist that creates design for almost everything in the game. He or she works for the producer, who gets their ideas from the game designer, who decides the genre to make the gist of the game. For an artist, the requirements are to be able to draw from life and understand 3D and 2D. You can draw facial expressions in good detail. The animator creates how the character moves, and they often use live subjects to create the characters. They have to have a good understanding of 3D and 2D, and they work for the producer, the artist and the scriptwriter. The working hours is 30 to 45 a week, and the pay is £12,000 per week. The level editor creates the various levels for the game, and the requirements are good at coding games and making layouts for design. He or she works for the artist and the producer to create the perfect layout for each level. The working hours for a level editor is probably office hours, and the pay is about £30,000 to £40,000 a year. The programmer creates the code for the game and controls for the game. He or she works for the game designer and the producer. The salary is £30,000 to £40,000 a year, and to be able to have this job, you need to be able to have a good knowledge of coding and programming language, and you must be organised. The quality assurance tester would test what language is used in the game and translate it into another language. The working hours is probably office hours, and the salary is about £30,000 to £40,000 a year. The local technician makes sure there are no bugs or glitches in the game. The requirements are good patience and any other thing to see a good glitch. The designer makes the game at its rawest form and makes the core elements and creates computer code. He or she works for the producer and also works for him or herself to make these ideas. You need to have 3D and 2D graphics experience and good drawing skills. The salary is £50,000 a year, and you work office hours. The scriptwriter in a game makes and designs the script for the game and what the characters say, and also describes the personalities of the character. The scriptwriter works for the game designer and gets his or her ideas from the artist and the designer, so they can get the right language into the script. The requirements is a good skill in English and good at script making. The salary is around £30,000 to £40,000 a year, and the working hours is office hours. The producers are often a large office company that makes large games or small games. The requirements are to have good experience in producing games, and they must create the games. They work for the manager and the salary is £30,000 to £40,000 a year. The working hours is office hours.